So, Graphwise is a merger of two companies, OntoText and Semantic Web Company, two companies which have delivered world-class semantic solutions in the past 10, 15 years. And we see all over the places as patterns like, oh, we have so much of unstructured data in different repositories. We waste our time, the time of our employees, searching around, and all that is, I would say, valid for a lot of typical enterprise information systems like SharePoint and many others. So Graphwise has developed an integration with SharePoint. It helps people to search more efficiently over large repositories in sometimes really extensive SharePoint farms. And we believe that the way we deliver information to the end users is a game changer. Why is that? Because many people, get lost in site collections, like endless folder hunting would be the typical behavioral pattern during the workday. You start searching around. Instead, what would make sense is to have an automated, consistent tagging of content, which is kind of a automatic digital librarian who helps you to classify each and any PDF, Word document, PowerPoint, you name it, in the same consistent manner, which reflects the business logics of your department or of your company. So in other words, what is kind of to some degree implemented in SharePoint by using term store, where people can obviously manage their terminology to help annotate content in such a way, which is a great start to make content better accessible, no doubt. But in reality, what's really needed is a fully fledged enterprise taxonomy management tool, as Full Party Semantic Suite offers. And this then is used to automatically classify each and any content in a SharePoint farm, which results in better search, semantic search, which looks like that. Okay, let's take a look at an example. So here we have a couple of predefined search domains. You can connect your content to different taxonomies. Later on, I will show you quickly how that works. That's all made available in a very clickable, user-friendly way. But here you see the end user interface. So let's say you are looking for information about renewable energy, which could be scattered across your SharePoint farms, and you are interested, let's say, in offshore wind farms. Okay, offshore wind parks is one way to use that. Search term, as you can see, is a little image, even synonyms, also more general concepts, related concepts, all that is defined in the knowledge model under the hood. And what you can see also, okay, this is too specific. There are no results for that. So let's go one level further up. Like, let's take a look at wind farms in general. Okay, wind farms, again, you have this little info box here, which is hidden after search, or you can show it to the end user, seeing synonyms, related concepts, a definition. That's something which can be defined. And further down here, you finally get to the actual results, like 11 documents, Word, PDF, etc., in different parts of your SharePoint farm. And what you see here also is, what is this document all about? Which is great because you get a quick impression of what's inside the document. Is it, for instance, here we see it's about HVAC, which is one of those key terms, so domestic heating. Here we see quickly, okay, the second document is about regulations, electricity generation, things like that. You also have on the left-hand side here facets, faceted search, or refiners, as they're called, but they're no longer just on the level of, okay, which document type it is or when the document was created. So not only system metadata, metadata which is generated by the system itself is used to refine the search results, but really concepts which are related to the documents. So here you see this can be structured by using pool party Thesaurus servers. You can say, okay, you have three facets. One is along the lines of climate compatible development. Second one about energy efficiency, and here it's about renewable energy. Okay, let's say you want to drill down by hydropower. So the same document should also include maybe hydropower. You come to only two documents. You can quickly narrow down the search space. Here you see again the selected tags. And last but not least, when you say, okay, this is the right document, you just click on it and get the result. So that's how you can quickly find documents along the lines of the, let's say, the domain knowledge people have in their heads. You can pick from different such knowledge models. Could be a completely different domain. As you can see here, up here, you see the different site collections. For instance, here also, obviously, you can do it per folder. This tagging is done. What you see here on the right-hand side, the tags are automatically attached, as said before. Also, relevancy scores are calculated. These are the little numbers here. And you can define how the tagging behavior is segmented in different, let's say, dimensions. So the same document can be, for instance, only annotated following geography or technology. So you name it. You can really control that very nicely to your own, to reflect your own business logics, if you like. And yeah, and as said before, so this is done completely automatically after you've set up the knowledge model, which probably takes a couple of days only. Not even that. Sometimes you can kick off the better search behavior even from a off-the-shelf taxonomy. And in another episode of this Graphwise demo applications, I showed you also how to automate the creation of such knowledge models with the help of LLMs. In any case, so this is how the end user benefits from this application, from this integration. That's one element of the Graphwise platform. So it's a product which is used by large organizations around the globe. It's obviously not a demo application in its narrow sense. It's a productized solution which can be shipped at any point in time. If the end user sees also, okay, benefit from starting from purchasing first the pool party platform, later on, we could apply the same principles, not just to one single repository, but maybe various repositories, like for instance, SharePoint. And then a second one could be Adobe Experience Manager. A third one could be maybe a CRM system. Then people can start to cross-link content from different repositories and using the faceted search across different repositories. That's really a very powerful application later on. Okay, so last piece maybe. So this is the synchronization with the built-in term store. So here all those terminologies, as they're called in SharePoint, are in full sync with the pool party server. So that was the one we've just seen before. So each and any concept in a taxonomy is synced into the system. Little technical detail here. So even the URIs get get used here in the backend, so that we really sustain the original uniform resource identifier for each and any concept. Like carbon offsetting system has this unique identifier, which is really the prerequisite to have semantic search later on. So this is not coming out of the box with Microsoft SharePoint itself. This is an additional semantic layer we had to put on top of the content repositories. That's an important piece. And last but not least, maybe also going back from here, you see here how you can configure your systems. You connect content in a clickable assistant manner. So it's quite straightforward and easy to do that. So you connect your content document libraries to the pool party taxonomy, etc., etc. So this is something very let's say easy to get trained on. It's done in a couple of hours, and you can set that up on your own. Yeah, so I hope you liked that introduction to Pool Party for SharePoint. As said before, the business benefits are really significant. People save a lot of time during the workday when companies use SharePoint extensively. This is definitely a step towards infrastructure, which also helps to nurture AI applications on top. Graphwise systems definitely benefit from tagged content, as we've seen before, by providing additional context information. This is also shown in a different episode of this Graphwise demonstrator videos. And yeah, so this is something I would say pretty straightforward to be understood by the end user, why somebody should start using that. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day and talk to you soon.